Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Daron Payne busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Williams' throw complete here to Kmet. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Williams. Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Breece Hall. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Williams. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Moore, the motion man right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
13 yards there and a Washington first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
To throw is Daniels. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Now Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2nd down and 8.
They run it again with Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He will push his way down to about the 14. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Running on first down, Eckler.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. To the air on 3rd down is Williams. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Forced out to his left. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And complete to Zach Ertz. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first down, here's Daniels to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
A first down throw for Daniels. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And his pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Bears will get the football back. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's been a rough go on the ground throughout the entire game, but after a run like that, they may have found the spark to get their offense kick-started.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Flush to his right. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get 1st downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to try and throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. One quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. They go up the middle with Chubb. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Let's go now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very... very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. to throw. Daniels throws towards Ertz. He's got it toward the sideline. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That was a huge play on 3rd down. So now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler from 3 yards out. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. On play action, here's Williams. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He'll look to throw. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Santos' kick is up and through. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Pass complete to Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, it's Daniels. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Daniels now to throw on first down. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. The Commanders are moving on as we say goodnight, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here